One arrested, but more suspects are on the loose. The latest in the investigation into a Clayton murder, and what our I-team learned that St. Louis County Prosecutor's Office claims not to know about.
We're off to a cold start this morning. I'll fill you in on the temperatures later this afternoon.
And it's the first big weekend of the holidays with so many lights displays flipping the switch this evening. The events happening all over the bi-state, plus how you can experience one from the comfort of your own home.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Well, are you up? Are you up? Well, you will be after you see this. Look at this, how lit up. We're getting a live look at Mobot, all set up for the Garden Club, the Missouri Botanical Garden. How sweet is that?
Such a special time.
Yes, yes. Christmas is on the way, you all. Good morning. It's Saturday, November 18th. I'm Travis Cummings.
And I'm Mercedes McKay. Thanks so much for waking up with us this Saturday morning. As always, Weather First meteorologist Tracy Henson is here with us today. And Tracy, there's a chill in the air. I dare to say it's beginning to feel like Christmas.
Yes, it definitely is. Maybe it'll be my first white Christmas ever this year. Probably not, but I can hope for snow, right?
Did you hear the gasp over here?
Probably not.
Probably not. Probably not. All right, everyone. Well, temperatures this morning are nice and cool. It's in the low 30s for us. It feels like 33 outside. Humidity is right about where it should be for this time of the day. It is very crisp outside. We have lots of frost out there that has formed overnight. Throughout the rest of our day today, though, we're actually going to jump up to somewhat comfortable conditions. Remember, we got to keep our expectations reasonable here. It is November, so 58 degrees, that's pretty good. Nice and sunny conditions, very light wind, so that's not going to impact you with a wind chill at all either today. And then overnight tonight, we're looking at temperatures a little bit warmer, so this is going to help us a bit. 38 degrees, still we're going to see some areas of patch. My low-lying areas, you know who you are. You're going to see that frost form. Winds will be out the south at just 5 miles per hour overnight, and our sunset, well, that's really hard to see. It's just about 4:45.
Thanks, Tracy. We'll check back in with you soon. Right now, police are searching for more suspects involved in Monday's murder in Clayton. So far, they have arrested and charged one 18-year-old. Police say Trinell Johnson killed Joshua Harris when he interrupted a car break-in on Monday.
Yeah, our Robert Townsend breaks down the investigation so far.
The deadly shooting of 41-year-old Joshua Harris this week sent shockwaves across Clayton and the St. Louis area.
It crossed my mind early when I heard about it.
Police say around 5:30 Monday morning, security cameras caught Trinell Johnson and others on video breaking into cars on Wydown Boulevard. Investigators say Joshua Harris lived in an apartment building on Forest Court and saw the suspects trying to break into his wife's car. Police say when Harris confronted the men, someone fired shots from a Chrysler 300. Harris died at the scene.
I walked through Polo and down Wydown a lot.
Christy Weaver's mom lives in Clayton. Weaver is closely watching her surroundings as a result of the crime.
I walk a lot by myself, so it does make me aware in the morning and the evening just to be looking around and feeling good about where I am.
Police say Johnson was seen on surveillance video getting out of the Chrysler and holding a gun in his hand minutes before the shooting. The major case squad says detectives arrested Johnson around 12:30 Friday morning in the O'Fallon Park neighborhood in North St. Louis. Police say right now they are still looking for other possible suspects, and that is a big concern for some people.
You know, what happened here in Clayton wasn't a mass shooting, thankfully, but you hear about gun violence all the time, and it's happening everywhere.
Prosecutors charged Johnson with second-degree murder and armed criminal action. Robert Townsend, 5 on your side.
Johnson is in the St. Louis County Jail with no bond. If you know anything, the major case squad asks you to call their tip line. That's 314-955-0817. Now, our I-team looked into Johnson and found he shouldn't have been on the streets at all. A September memo shows the company that runs the ankle monitors for St. Louis County asked the court to give them their equipment back. It also demanded payments and said Johnson was no longer being monitored by GPS. St. Louis County Prosecutor Wesley Bell says his office didn't know about this.
I understand you weren't notified that when it arrived in the file, but it was in the file.
But it's in the file as a pretrial assessment. That's not anything that we take action on.
Now, the courts say they can't comment due to state statute. Our team also found that on the night of the deadly shooting, Johnson was out on bail. It had been reduced following a motor vehicle theft charge back in March.
An encouraging update this morning from the Herman Police Department. Officer Adam Solentrup is coming home after months of recovering from a brain injury at a Colorado hospital. Officer Solentrup was shot back in March. Now he's expected to arrive home this Tuesday. An emergency vehicle escort will lead him from the airport to Washington, Missouri that evening. Anyone who wants to welcome him home is asked to line up on Recreation or Phoenix Center Drive.
And happening today, the Missouri Justice Coalition will moderate a town hall with formerly incarcerated people and families of people currently in prison. It's part of their statewide Missouri Justice Town Hall tour. There will be a documentary film screening, a panel discussion, and a Q&A session, and that runs from 1 to 5 this afternoon at the Deaconess Center on Vandeventer, and you must register online ahead of time.
Well, if you received a blue bag on your door from the St. Louis area Boy Scouts, it's time to fill it up and put it back outside. Today, troops will collect the bags filled with non-perishable foods in the annual Scouting for Food campaign. The donations will be distributed to more than 60 counties in Missouri and Illinois.